Hello, beautiful people. You welcome to the channel. We are united. Today is another day. We meet again and we're here to discuss what went on within the week. This week, there have been a lot of highlights, there have been a lot of headlines, and on top of them all, what we all didn't want to hear Mason Greenwood departs Manchester United. It saddens my heart. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what specifically what the problem was that will make Manchester United let him go like that, because he's been cleared by the court. He's been cleared. He's been proven innocent, that he is not guilty of everything that he was accused of. Everything shows that this boy is innocent. He's been to the law court. Everything has been done. He's been cleared of any wrongdoings. And Manchester United also held an internal investigations to be sure of their decision. They also came out with nothing. They came out with nothing. And then at the ninth hour, they just let him go, which I don't understand. I don't understand anything of this sort. I don't know. I don't know why. After all the investigations, after all the time wasting, after everything that went on, Manchester United had to release this boy. I don't know what the problem was. I don't know why. But it baffles me. It's really upset, because if you look at this boy, the input is made for this club ever since he graduated from the academy. He's been phenomenal. He's just been fantastic. Every game he's played, he has proven he is ready. He is ready, and then they just let him go just because of an accusation. An accusation which he has been cleared of. I don't know why. After all the clearance, they still let him go. I don't know what the problem was. I don't know why. Is it because some people were putting external pressure on the management to let him go? If that be the case, then the whole club, every investigation they did was nonsense. It was nonsense, because I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get it. I don't get it. How do you let a player leave just like that after he's being cleared of every wrongdoing in the law court, and even in the internal investigations, he's been cleared of every wrongdoing, and then you still let him go? And you know how prolific a player he is. You still let him go just like that, just for some flimsy excuse of somebody putting pressure on the management, or I don't know. Richard Arnold should let us know. He should let us know. He should let us know why he made the boy leave. I don't get it. I don't get it. He needs to come clear of everything, because we need to ask questions. I don't get it how they will make Mason Greenwood leave the club after he's been cleared of every wrongdoing. He's been cleared of every wrongdoing. He is deemed innocent of every wrongdoing, both at the law court and the internal investigations that was held by the club. So then why do you let him leave? Just when we need goal scorers to compete in the league. Mason Greenwood is a prolific goal scorer. He can score with his left foot, his right foot. He's very good with the ball. He dribbles. He does everything right. Just because somebody accused him falsely doesn't mean that he is at fault. And after everything, he's been cleared that he is not at fault. So why do you let him leave? It's more or less like you are killing the boy's career. It's more or less like you are killing the boy's career. I don't get it. I don't understand. Richard Arnold needs to tell us something. He needs to tell us something. He needs to come clear. If not, I propose that he should resign. Because you cannot do this and then you expect to be in office. No, no. Or is it because I sense some racism in that thing? I don't know. I sense, why is it because he's a black boy? Is it because he was a black boy? I don't get it. I sense some little racism in there. Well, how do you send someone out when he's been cleared of all wrongdoings? I don't get it. I don't get it. I've been trying to make meaning of the whole situation, but I don't understand anything. Somebody should let us know, because the statement the club released showed that the boy was not guilty of any wrongdoing, but yet you let him leave, which is wrong. How do you let someone leave when he's been cleared of every wrongdoing? It's wrong. He's been home for about 2 years now. I stand to be corrected, if not 3. He's been home. He's been home all this while. And just when he's been cleared of everything, you send him out again. How? This is the time you should bring him in and make sure you work on him so that he grows to be a better man. So that he grows and be the prolific striker that he is. We need these goal scorers to be in the team if we are to compete. This is a competition. Mind you, it's not a friendlies. Now, we need everybody. We know who Mason Greenwood is, what he can do on the pitch on any day. We know, we've seen him do so many of such things. So please, someone needs to tell us something, because I'm confused. I'm confused here. I will still keep our fingers crossed, and then we hope that something better comes out of it. This, and I only hope they'll rethink their decision and bring him back in, because Charlie, this is too much. No, the boy can't handle this. Or he's been out for so long. He comes in and you send him out again. How is he going to cope? How is he going to cope? Oh, it's upset. It's upset. No, it's upset. No, but we are united. We will continue following the whole situation. We will see where he lands, and then we will see how best he start growing from there. Tune in, keep watching, keep you listening, subscribe, because we are going to bring you nothing but the best info you need to hear. We are united. We also zoom in and we go back to last weekend's display against Tottenham Hotspur. That shambolic performance that gave us a loss, our first loss of the season, 2-0. That first loss. The whole situation, like against Wolves, we were shambolic on the day. We were nothing near good. We were nothing near good. We were bad. No, nothing. No display. No dynamism in the team. Everybody was bad on the day. I don't understand why we keep doing that. We can't compete with performances like this. If we are to compete for the league this season, we can't compete with performances like this. I said this after our first game, and I'm saying this again, our second game. We can't take this to our third game against Nottingham Forest in Old Trafford. They will come there. They have goal scorers. They can score. So if we display like that, like what we did in our first 2 games, they are going to beat us. They have one Awoyini in there who is a prolific goal scorer. He can score on any day. Our defense needs to be compact. Our midfield, the midfield is always the problem since our first game. We need to put something together quickly, because if nothing is done and we give the same display, Nottingham Forest won't forgive us. We need to do something and fast. Yeah, we need to do something and fast, because Tottenham should have scored more than 3 goals. They were not good on the day themselves, because if it had been some Manchester City, some Liverpool, they would have battered us 6-0, 7-0. We need to put our acts together and then see how best we can go out there and then deliver, because we can't continue like this. We can't continue like this. It's very upset. You look at the team, you see how they play. No cohesion, no dynamism. You can't even see the playmaker on the day. The striker is left hanging alone at the top, unless he comes down, picks the ball himself, and try to do some runs. Anthony Garnacho on the wings, useless. You don't see anything. You don't see anything. Garnacho always giving the balls away. You don't understand why this season they've decided to give him some stats, and he's also decided to mess it up. This is his chance. This is his chance. I was rooting for him to take number 7 jersey since last season, but then it didn't happen. Mason Mount took it. But looking at his performance on our first 2 games, I don't think he deserves the number 7 at all. Because you can't give a display like that and expect the team to win. Giving balls away cheaply, not being able to take on your man one-on-one, 1v1, you're not able to create anything. You're not able to support the striker, supply balls to the striker. So then what are you there to do? I think against Nottingham Forest, he should be on the bench for someone to start. Yeah, he should be on the bench for someone to start, because we can't continue like this. We can't continue watching him like this. No, we can't. I wouldn't want to see him against Nottingham Forest. Maybe the second half, yeah, he can make a substitute appearance. Yeah, cool. I'll take that. But I won't take it if he starts. Especially when they give him the third start and he decides to perform the same way he's been performing in our first 2 games. I won't take it lightly with him at all. Because, as I've said, you can't have our players playing like they haven't seen football before. No, we can't. We can't handle it. We can't handle it. So yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed and then we'll see what happens against Nottingham Forest at Old Trafford. I will still root for the team to give me our second win at Old Trafford. And then we'll see the performance of the club and how best we can put things together and continue from there. Yeah. So, do stick and stay with us. I'll keep you in touch. I will keep going. And then I'll give you all the necessary info you will need. Subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell button. Any new post we post, you will be the first to receive it. Do continue supporting our club, because we love United. No matter what happens, we are still not going to give anybody a chance. We will still continue supporting our club. In bad times, in good times, we will always be there. And we'll continue doing our best. And hey, when they mess up, we'll continue saying it. That is why we also watch, so we can also be happy at some point. Yeah. So they can't continue displaying like this, and then they will expect that we'll be happy with their performance. Well, we want them to play better and then beat opponents convincingly. Yes. That is what we want. That is why we brought in Erik ten Hag. That's why we have spent so much on these players, and then we expect that they give us the best. Yeah. We are hoping that against Nottingham Forest, everything will go well, and then we'll continue giving them our support just as we always do. No. Keep logged in. We will give you all the info you need to know, because we are united.